Hey everybody, listen, I know I told you no more chicken coop updates until something happened. Well, guess what? Something happened. Finally got it going. It's functional. It's not done. Let's go check it out. I got everybody moved over last night. It was a big traumatic experience. Guinea girl is still wandering around outside the coop trying to talk to her flock mates. But we got her in with the turkeys. I'll show you what we did for the turkeys too here in a minute. But we got them all moved in there. Let's do a walk around on the outside. There's the run. Got a tin roof. I got to put soffit in and guttering. Come around on this side. That big panel right there is what I was using in the metal coop to separate the chicks from the adults. Then we got the clean out door. Got a good western facing window so we get a breeze. Come around here. Now Jonathan, when he was out here a couple weeks ago, he helped me skirt this thing, and I got it skirted so that critters can't get underneath there, and so that there's no cold wind blowing underneath there and no water and stuff. Got the transom windows. Still got to put trim on. There's a whole bunch of trim that needs to be put on. Come around here. Got the door. The door actually locks. I had it open a little bit earlier. Then we come in here. I'm going to bring a light with this because it's 4:30 in the afternoon and it is still dark. We come in here. It's still a construction zone. There's going to be a shelf right there where those sawhorses are. Then we come in here inside for a minute. So we got linoleum down on the floor. We got our Brower nesting boxes. I highly recommend Brower. If you want to build a big chicken coop like this, big permanent coop, then this is the way to do it. Those things are nice and sturdy. I got to replace. Roger actually broke one of the boards on that one, so I've got to get it replaced. Got to get it cut. But we threw linoleum down so that we could get it cleaned really easily. I got to get some hay and straw in here. The store was closed the other day, so I couldn't get it. Got a door that goes up and down, and just got some 550 cord going down the wall like that. Now I'll leave the chickens in there for about 3 days. That way they know where their new home is. I know everybody doesn't like it. They're not happy about it, and it's costing me a lot more feed than it normally would. But you got to do it because if not, they're going to be back over in the other coop. Let's go look at what we did for the turkeys. These are all the turkeys we got left. We started out with 20 of them, and they've either got eaten, flown away, or died. Wasn't too terribly happy. The ones that are left with the black speckles and the smoke gray ones, those are heritage. That tall white one is the only domestic hybrid that we've got that survived. All the rest of them did not do well. But we came in here. When I took those boxes out, I was left with all kinds of room in here. So I took hedge posts and cut them up, and then I went and got some hedge limbs, and I made a nice roost for them. And Roger didn't seem to like it. Roger's got a bum foot, and he has a hard time jumping up. So I'm gonna have to put another one across the bottom there. But they've got their water, they've got their feed. They were able to go out and forage today. And Roger's all puffed up. Roger's happy he's got some girls. Well, hopefully we'll get them nice and big. As you can see, the size difference between the hybrid turkey and the heritage ones. The hybrid just grows so much faster. Then when we moved everybody out, I went and set up a compost pile so that we could do the chicken tractor on steroid composting. Now, I'm not going to have in a chicken tractor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fence all around here that all that wood's getting moved out, and there's going to be a fence with gates. There's going to be a gate for the skid loader right here. I'm going to put a water catchment basin, probably an IBC tote, catching all the water off the roof right there. But we'll get this all set up, and what I'll end up doing is I'll make little piles like that, and every week I'll start a new one, and they'll just move around the chicken yard, and they can do that. Well, that's about it. I'm real excited. It feels good. You know, I couldn't have done this without a bunch of help. Well, I could have. It would have just taken me longer than it did. You know, I had Darren and Daniel from Hacks from the Homesteader, and Charles and Pat came out one weekend, and Kyle and Yaya came out, and Kevin Applesauce was out here, and Chris, our neighbor, came over and helped me, and Jonathan from Texas, when he was up, he came over on the weekend and helped me. And you know, we just had took a lot of people to get it going, but they got me past the hurdles, you know, between July when we started this and now, and it's functional. Still got to put trim on, still got to put soffit on, and got to get the water catchment on. But other than that, you know, it's nice to have a project done. And when I get when I start working on the water catchment, that building's going to get gutters too. I got some still gutters that we salvaged, but that building's going to get gutters too, and I'll put water catchment on it. And you know what? By next spring, it's gonna look pretty nice. I know Roger. Roger's all excited. Look at those two. Thick as thieves, both of them. Well, that's about it. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more of these updates, go ahead and hit the notification bell. Hey, the roosters are nice and loud this afternoon. And so you know, next time something comes out, if you hit the notification bell, hit that thumbs up if you like this type of stuff. You know, I enjoy doing it, and like I said, I couldn't have done this without community and the encouragement that you guys give us for doing stuff around here. Just makes it all worthwhile, seriously. Now, if you got any comments, go ahead and leave the comments below. Got any ideas or any critique of my building skills? You know what? It's crooked. It's not really square as it should be, but the chickens don't care. All right, folks, go ahead and live a life done free. Take it easy. Thanks, Milo.